I am back on the road. I know a lot of people have canceled travel, they've canceled personal plans, they've canceled vacations, but I am back on the road. And I just wanted to share with you what I'm seeing while I'm back on the road because people are more distracted than ever. So I wanted to just share with you some of the tools, techniques, and tactics I'm using right now to help people focus. So here's just a quick few minutes on how you might be able to focus a little bit better. Stay intentional about what it is you need to do. Keep your vision, your mission, and your goals in mind. And most of all, get things done that are inundating your to-do list and creating stress. So let's work for just a few minutes on focus. To do this, it's based on one of my 5-minute plans, the 5-minute focus plan. And as you know, I love my checklists. I love things that we can do in just a few minutes. So this is where I mapped out just a few techniques on what we can do. And we know that research says the average goldfish only has an attention span of 8 or 9 seconds, but that the average human has an attention span of just 7 to 8 seconds. Is my goldfish better able to focus than I can? Well, maybe. My goldfish probably isn't aware of all the stressors going on in the world. And there may be more distractions for me than, well, my goldfish. I just got new fish yesterday, by the way, and I'm pretty excited about that. See, there I was, just distracted by the word fish, goldfish, and I was thinking about my fish tank. Whatever the reason, focus is necessary to get done what we need to get done, and we can improve our focus. And how do we improve our ability to focus? We practice. We practice by either setting time limits or eliminating distractions. Train your brain to focus until the distractions stop being distractions. Earlier this morning, I was doing an interview with someone, and in the middle of the interview, and you've seen it a million times, his cat walked across the back of his screen. And if the cat did that every day, he probably wouldn't be distracted. But he said afterwards, he said, the cat never comes in this room. I can't believe the cat decided to make a cameo appearance. And I said, well, first off, cats are cute and that's fantastic, but he was distracted because it wasn't expected. When things are not expected, they tend to distract us a little bit more. So just focus on the things you need to focus on right now and understand that random events are going to happen and we get to focus on what is most important to us. So you can eliminate the distractions by removing them from the room, or you can make a list of the things that are distracting you, such as I've got to put in a load of laundry, or my child maybe needs homeschool help. But think about that, as well as what also might be creating a distraction for you. A friend of mine put a sign on her door that said, I am in meetings, please do not ring the doorbell, because obviously for her, sound is very distracting. And just the mere sound, not just the fact that then her dogs bark and then the kids yell and all those other things, but just the sound distracts people. So you might want to think about turning off notifications, putting a sign on your front door, but make sure that anything that does distract you, such as sound, turn off the text notifications, turn off the messages, and try to find ways to just silence the TV or the radio. If it causes you to drift off into something else, turn it off. So think about 3 things you can resolve to turn off or reschedule or maybe put a sign on the door that eliminates distractions. For some people, light, either too much light, light in the wrong place, or lights blinking on and off, or that flickering light that happens sometimes can be distracting as well. I know some people who work best in dark rooms with just one focused light or just on the computer, and that works best for them. I recently got new glasses that allow me to filter out some of that light on the computer. I think it was less than $6 at one of our local box stores for just a pair of glasses that minimizes the light and the glare. Now, places are distracting to certain people because, again, different people are moving around. Other people, it's exactly the opposite. They can go sit in a corner of a coffee shop or somewhere outside. Hopefully we can do that again soon. And the mere fact that there's other people around them makes them focus on what it is they need to get done. So I'm very fond of, if I need, for example, if I need to get something done or very focused or maybe write a chapter that I've been procrastinating on. I know it's crazy, but I procrastinate too. I will sometimes take myself to a coffee shop or a local fast food place and sit there knowing that there's going to be people around me who are moving, maybe other conversations, because I have to block all of that out. It helps me focus better. I like the idea of distractions around me because it makes me focus. Not everybody works that way. So some of my best places to work besides my office is when I'm on the road like I am now, and I'm traveling and I'm alone in a hotel room and I get to focus because there is nothing else to distract me. Or I will sometimes go down to the hotel lobby because I know there's other people going in and out and moving around and having conversations, but it forces me to get laser-like focused. So some of your best places to work are going to be your areas. So what other distractions do you perhaps need to eliminate that will help you be a little bit better when it comes time to focusing? And make a quick list. If your desk is distracting to you, maybe you need to clean it up. Maybe you need to clutter. I know some people who work better with clutter on their desk. That's not most people, but for some people that's true. So just think about the distractions you have. Stop checking your email constantly. Stop watching the news. Some people batch their emails so that they only get clumps of emails a few times a day. I know that works for some people. I personally don't do that, but I know that that does work for some people. I use an email system that helps me prioritize my email, which helps me stay focused. And staying focused is one of the goals I think many people need to have right now because there are so many distractions. So think about what is the most important task or job I can do today that would help me stay focused on what's most important. And then what's the second most important task I can do today? Put those at the top of your to-do list and keep those top of mind so that when you feel as though you're being pulled away by distractions, you are pulled back by those reminders. For you to feel as though today it was a successful workday, what do you need to do? Put that on your to-do list. So again, you get those quick wins. And some of those quick wins might be a 5-minute phone call, but honestly, you kind of didn't want to do it. You were putting it off. Or a quick win, and I've told other groups of people this, sometimes I will just put down on my to-do list, take your vitamins while I am chewing the gummies at the moment, so I can cross it off and get the quick win. Right now, more people need quick wins. And if you're leading people, you need to lead people into those quick wins. If focusing is a problem, you might want to set a stopwatch or a computer timer for, say, 1 minute, and then resolve, and I mean really resolve, to completely focus on doing that job with full focus and attention for just that 1 minute, and then build it up to 2 minutes and then 3 minutes. When I was teaching at the Air Force Academy, I would do this with my cadets. I would hand out an article and I would say, read this article for 5 minutes. And they would reach for their phone or their computer. I'm like, no, that article's not on your phone or your computer. I want you to focus on the reading. But it's very difficult when we're so used to being constantly interrupted to actually stay focused. And it does take practice. Practice your focus. It becomes easier, I promise. So think about just 3 quick 1-minute jobs that you can get out of the way right now so you can focus on what's really important. Get those 3 things done, jump up, cross them off your list so that you feel better about your day. So this is Mary Kelly. Thank you so much for joining me.